Oh my God.
It is an absolute shambles.
So this is, by the way, I've just hit 2 in the fairway. If I hit this one bad, it is not,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. The
But-
pressure of YouTube.
Yeah. I'm hitting a high tee stinger, but a lot of people probably look at me on the tee box and think, what the hell am I doing here? But I've had a few nasty looks when I tee it up like this. But it's basically, I kind of hover the club and then my ball
That is
position.
high. Like, you think that's driver tee height,
Yeah,
isn't
that's
it?
driver tee height. But my ball position is kind of, you know, probably 3 balls outside my left. Obviously for right-handers, it'll be the right foot.
Yeah.
But then I kind of shaft lean it, and then all I'm thinking of when I get back here is right shoulder over the ball, kind of letting the hands kind of go in like this. Naturally, you're probably going to get a little fade with this shot, but like I could draw it and fade it, but obviously I like seeing the fade.
Yeah.
But it's more just not
Do
thinking.
you hit this a lot in comps?
I actually do, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah,
It's like a fairway finder. for
fairway finder. Like if I'm struggling with the woods, I kind of bring the shot out.
Yeah.
I don't really hit a shot when it's like a normal 2-iron tee height, but like this hole off this tee box is probably not a bad shout, but it's kind of just see it how you see it. Like if I'm
Yeah.
struggling with the driver, I'll pull out this
So
shot.
this is like
Yeah.
385 yards, this hole.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go left to right because the grass is long,
Yeah.
so this is where you would use
So
it.
yeah, it's kind of just set it up.
The Jacob Harrington Wara masterclass.
I kind of, another tip, I feel more over the ball,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. So
Come on, mate. Hit a good one.
Oh my God.
It is an absolute shambles. So if
Mate,
everyone
this-
watching, he's actually hit 2 before this, and they're all,
That was the best
they're
one.
like in a
Yeah.
line down the fairway.
That was the best one, wasn't it?
yeah,
The
that went
speed
like,
you
yeah.
swing with,
Yeah.
man.
What's that gone, 260?
Ferocious.
It probably, that, when I test it on like simulators, it only lands about 180, 190, but it rolls out to about 260.
That's a
yeah.
joke,
Yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
That
Right.
shot is a joke. That,
Yeah.
It doesn't get
First
any
of
better.
all, I've got an old ball. Is that, what's that tee high? Is that too high? That's too high.
No, it's not too high. No, it's not too high.
Tad high.
No, but you got to hover the club. You can't start it from here. That's another thing. You've got to hover the club because obviously if you start down here, when you get up here, you got to like kind of go that
Yeah,
way with your
it's
hands.
interesting.
So you got to hover it.
Over it.
Ball position
Off the
further
back.
back. Keep going.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah.
There.
No, a little bit further that way. A
Yeah.
little bit further this way. Sorry. There you go.
Wowzers.
And then
Yeah. A normal swing.
normal swing, but you got to
Keep it
yeah
over.
there. Keep it over the ball and kind of feel like you're sweeping that ball off the tee.
I think he's got
I
it.
feel like you said it's a fade. That was a lovely little fade.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd draw
Dave's
it.
got
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
that's
for a
right.
fade.
If you feel like you could draw it, but
Well, I don't. Well, I just want to try and hit it.
but make sure you just hover that club.
So you happy with that?
Yeah. A lot of more shaft lean as well. That's what I do as well. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Dave!
Oh! There it is. I think we found your fairway finder with that iron.
Dave!
That is middle stripe, little stinger draw.
Going next.
How much do I owe you?
I'm not being the one to go at the end. And just
You had like a little draw on it as well.
He did say as well before he hit it, he said, I feel like I could draw this.
Yeah, it felt like a draw shot for me. It
Yeah.
being teed up for some reason.
Mate, that was gorgeous.
Yeah, that was super nice. But
What
yeah,
is that
same
ball?
again, like back of the stance.
Mate, how good was
And
that?
then you got to really shaft
I
lean
mean,
like
this,
this.
so.
And then really feel like,
What
yeah,
a shot, son of a look at that.
just like that. Yeah, just kind of feel like you're sweeping that ball off the tee.
I am bricking it. Yeah, mate, I'm gonna miss the ball.
Yeah, further back in your stance. There you go.
Zach, I
Yeah.
feel like you could be in danger here. Nah, come on, Kate.
Not bad, mate.
Not bad.
Bad.
Oh, it got to that tree easy, didn't it?
Yeah. So obviously that's the only thing. It's kind of hard. You got to
That's why I
really
was saying
work
that I
on it
haven't
because
got
it's
a long
hard to kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
control the dispersion on it because it kind of can go both
Yeah.
ways. It
I
kind
feel
of.
love
like
that
that
sword off
one-
finish though, innit?
Yeah.
Tommy
Yeah, I feel
Fleetwood
like I was
did
I
that.
got a
emphasised
feeling
from
this
away.
guy's going to absolutely rip this one, mine.
Trying to rip it round.
He's been dreaming of this day.
Been waiting for this moment.
Oh, if you were a good golfer, you would be able to hit this shot.
Come on.
So is that right back there?
So yeah, about there, but you just a little bit more shaft lean, that's all.
that much?
Bit further back in your stance.
What are you
even.
thinking,
Yeah.
baby draw, mate?
Yeah, I'm going to go to those bunkers. And I'm going to keep my head over it.
You got to keep hover. You hover your club anyway, don't you?
Ready?
Oh, a bit whippy.
I think that's because I almost like early released it.
And I feel like with that as well, because the tee's high, your natural instinct is to hit up on it. So
Yeah.
you're kind of hitting up, well, you're kind of hitting up on it and going like that way.
Mad, isn't it?
but you really need to keep your hands really out in front of you. Yeah.
Mike, I
So
think
it's a lefty challenge, really.
It's a
isn't
lefty
it?
challenge,
I blame
yeah.
the club
Challenge,
there.
Huh?
He did it for both of us. I blame the club.
I blame the
Must
club.
be faulty.
Mine hit the tree and kick back in the fairway though. So,
Make
Dave.
sure you check out Jacob on TikTok and Instagram. JHW Golf.
JHW
yeah?
Golf.
Underscore, yeah.
Yeah.
JHW
underscore
Golf.
So make sure you check them out. I'll put a link in there. But mate, here's
I hit the
three.
three best ones.
Unbelievable shots.
Unbelievable.
Mate. They're unbelievable.
Dave, you won that by the way.
Yeah, I know.
1-0 Wales.